just hooked up to another halibut, and it's had one big dive so far. No doubt he'll have another one. Not a monstrous fish, but great fun. We're only in. Oh, there he goes. We're in 25 metres here. It's not a big fish, but boy do they go.
It's supposed to be on the sheltered side too as well.
There it is. Not a bad one. Here's my gaff, man. See the fish black minnow hanging out the job there. Well then, sir.
Nicely done, Liz.
Thank you very much. One's going home for tea.
Shit. Let me come round.
Here we go. Well, I've just come into a little bay here, and I've just casting and retrieving a little black minnow. Got myself a little halibut. That. There's quite a few halibut in this little bay. There we go.
Nice, mate.
Only a little one. But no, it's a fantastic take. I just felt him plucking at the black minnow. I just carried on winding, nice and slowly. Oh, nice and released. Nah, just want a photo of it.
Oh. Well, I had a nice bite using a lug with a bit of squid on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rattling well. It feels like a flatfish. Just hoping it's a nice big place.
Bigger than the last one you had, by the looks of it.
Yeah, the last one was that but it's not hard to get bigger than that. So here it is. You can see a bit of colour.
Bit of colour coming up. It's bloody hell.
Excellent.
Oh, sweet. Oh, there you go.
Nice one.
It's a bud.
Superb. That's the nice halibuts and dabs we've had in this little bit of sand then. Nice to see, isn't it? Beauty.
Nicely hooked.
Yeah, nice release. Look at that.
Great.
Sweet.
Nice one.
Ready?
And go.
There she goes.
Feels as if it might be my very first halibut.
What rod are you
It's
using?
a halibut, here it comes. Right, that's a keeper. Oh, it's a keeper.
Where's your colour?
There she is.
Nice and easy then, dude. Nice and easy.
Careful as we're coming. Taking the door.
Oh, good man. Nicely done. Is that your first one?
That's my very first halibut.
Sweet.
Sit there now.
Nicely done, Leslie.
There you go, man. Well done, mate.
There we go.
Right. Back a little bit and then
Back a bit.
back a little bit. Nice one, Mark. Well done.
Right then, Jim, what's going on here, mate?
I'm not too sure, mate, to be honest. Got the old rod out, I was after some place, and something decided that it quite liked my place rig. And what is worrying me is more that I've already got like a little 20-pound leader on the front, on the top end. I got a rubber, but the point is that's not what's connected to its mouth. I had a nice little wolfie earlier.
Yeah, I see that. That was alright, wasn't it?
Did the same thing. But this little DV4, mate,
Nice ride, isn't it?
it's rather pleasant, I must admit.
Well, we've got a halibut. Let's have a butcher's.
Is it what? It's the Hallie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Little halibut, that.
Oh, that's good.
I just swing him in. You won't gaff him up.
No, I can't.
Put him back.
He's not he's too small.
Put him back.
That's line on this a bit. Breaky slide. It's alright, Mike. Yeah, okay, got to. If I lose it, then I lose it. Fuck it. That's what I mean.
And again. Should imagine this is another little halibut. On the slow jig again.
Is it because it's your birthday, Dave?
It could well be because it's my birthday. Oh, there we go.
Kind of rain.
I've just come for a bit of a mess about, a bit of sport. You can't
Mark,
beat.
just keep your eye on my bloody rod. It's still got the Savage going out the back.
A bit bigger than the last one.
Oh, sweet. Now he doesn't want to. Don't think he wants to come yet.
I love this sort of fishing. It don't have to be big fish. There he is.
He's not quite big enough for
Not big enough.
Tomo's bloody. Nice fish still, mate.
That's enough.
Nice little fish. Yeah, an Uncle George special. Nice one, Mr. Cunningham. Nice fish.
Well, as you can see, the weather's pretty damn awful. We've just come inshore in about 14 metres of water. The lads are fishing for place. I just put an HTO slow jig on, and I think I've hooked a little halibut. Yeah, I have.
Oh, so bloody quick.
Excellent.
One of George's specials.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that worked on the bass too as well, weren't they?
Yeah. I was just...
Another halibut. Something about this man and halibut.
I love them.
So do I. Quite partial to halibut curry now.
Yeah, can we have another?
Yeah.
So what are you fishing, Les?
Savage Sandeel and Dirty Silver.
Okay.
I had a go at it and I missed it. I just dropped it back down and just teased it on. Not as big as the big one, but it's still a good fish.
Spoon time.
Right. There we go.
Give the girls a
Harpoon goes on the end of the poon pole.
yeah.
Slam it in, and it goes all the way through the fish and does that. Stops it from coming back out.
And this
Takes that down.
is courtesy of.
Mr. Rob Thompson. God bless you.
He's a good man.
Alright. Give it a little. Get yourself up towards the. That's a nice one.
Hang on. Let me get that. Let me get the harpoon shot in. Good. The death now.
That, can't we?
You can get. You want to get it?
Just grab it by the...
Turn over. Don't want to knock your lure out. I have to gaff him in the head.
Well, shot, my son. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one.
Leave the lure in its job.
Yeah.
Leave it in there, Les.
Okay. Let's just hold it up for the boys and girls.
So this is how I've been fishing for the halibut this week. We're only fishing in sort of 20 metres, 20 to 16, something like that, coming up a bank. I've got my braid straight through to a small swivel, then I guess about 4 feet of 30-pound fluorocarbon, and on the end of that I've tied a breakaway mini link, which I use for most of my light lure fishing. And then there's my trusty fish black minnow. That's really done the damage for me this week. I've caught 8 halibut on the black minnows this week, and it's a real simple method. Shallow water, so it doesn't take long to hit the bottom. Just whack it out there. As it hits the water, I like to push my rod tip under the surface just to try and sink the braid, because most braids float these days, and then let it down to the bottom, which doesn't take too long in this depth. Brilliant, there it goes. And then I've been using quite a slow retrieve to catch these halibut. And it's, you know, you just never know when it's going to happen. I've had quite a few that have just hit the lure and spat it. But I've found using a slow retrieve like this, you'll feel the halibut hit the lure and then hit it again. And all I've done is expect like pike fishing back home really, is just carry on winding. Don't speed up, don't slow down. And all of a sudden the tip goes round and I just point the rod at the fish and carry on winding and then lift into it. I don't really know whether winding faster or slower makes a hell of a lot of difference. But twice on this trip I've wound in like this for another cast. And I've had halibut follow me right up to the surface, right up to the boat. And in fact, on one occasion, I was winding that fast that the black minnow jumped out of the water, followed by a halibut. The halibut actually left the water, cleared the water completely, and then just sat there, and then just sulked off.